Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Tech back in the video today. Today, we're going to be going over trades that the Houston Astros should consider going into the offseason. We're going to be going over three players I think the Astros should potentially trade for this season, going into free agency and the whole offseason. And starting off, let's start with Alex Verdugo of the Boston Red Sox, an outfielder. I'd love the Astros to bring in Alex Verdugo. He can play he can play all three positions in the outfield for the Astros if needed, and he's a good hitter who had a great season with the Red Sox last year. In 2023, with the 264 batting average, 13 home runs, and 54 RBIs with a 745 OPS. Has good power, is an efficient hitter as well. And for the Astros, they can do multiple things with Verdugo, and here's a couple of things they can do. They can put him in left field, and they can switch him and Jordan every day between DH and left field. Or if they want, they can in a game they could put Chas McCormick in left field and Alex Verdugo at center field, and have Jordan as the DH, and put Kyle Tucker at right field. I think with Verdugo for the Astros, there's a lot of flexibility for the Astros with the outfield, because Verdugo can play right field, center field, and left field. If you want to give Tucker a day off from the field, which, Tucker is a guy you do not want to put at the DH spot because he's an amazing right fielder. But if Tucker's been, playing right field 10 straight games or 12 straight games, you want to give him a day off from the field, you can put Verdugo at right and Chas at center and Jordan at left, and then have Tucker at DH. I think there's a lot of flexibility for the Astros with Alex Verdugo on the team. With him being a free agent in the upcoming next free agency, I don't think it would cost the Astros much. I think they could send over Jake Myers and probably Jose Urquidy and get the trade done. And would probably get the deal done for the Houston Astros. But I think it would definitely be a great trade for the Astros. Then the next one, and this is the most unlikely one, but I still would love it for the Astros, is Juan Soto, an outfielder who is, a 3-time All-Star, a 4-time All-Star? I believe 3. Juan had a great year with a 275 batting average, 35 home runs, 109 RBIs, 12 stolen bases. I'm pretty sure Juan Soto as well is going into free agency, so that should be not. The Astros aren't they're gonna be able to get a little bit less of what he's worth. So he's not gonna be, you're not gonna have to give up as much as you would have to. But Juan Soto is gonna be very expensive in a trade. I don't know. I can't even put up a package of what the Astros would maybe have to give up for him. I think it would be a lot, but for the Astros, I think it would keep them in competitive mode. I think they're definitely. You don't trade for Juan Soto, you can definitely still be competitive. You can definitely still have a chance to, be one of the top teams in the American League. I just don't know with their current team, with some additions, I just don't know if they'd be able to compete for a World Series. But I think adding in Juan Soto to the Houston Astros would definitely 100% make them World Series contenders for the Houston Astros. And then the other guy I think the Astros should potentially think about bringing in is Corbin Burnes. Now, I don't really know what the Astros would have to give up for Corbin Burnes. He's another guy who's going to be a free agent the next offseason. But for Corbin Burnes, I would think for the Astros, they need starting pitching. They also need a first baseman or a second baseman. I'm going to go with the Astros having to send over Jose Urquidy, who is a starting pitcher. They need starting pitching. Jose Urquidy and Joey Loperfido, who is the Astros' 6th best prospect. He can play first baseman, second baseman, and plays in the outfield. He's the Astros' 6th best prospect, and he's projected to make his major league debut in 2024. I think he'd be a good addition for the Padres. For Corbin Burnes, had a 10-8 with a 3.39 ERA with 200 strikeouts and a 1.07 whip. And I think he would be a great addition. He's still pretty young at 29 years old. And I think with next, him being in a rotation next to Justin Verlander and Framber Valdez would definitely be one of the top rotations in baseball. And you pair those three guys with guys like Lance McCullers Jr. and Luis Garcia and Christian Javier. It's a dangerous six-man rotation for the Houston Astros with those six guys in it. But I don't know. I think it would be a great trade for the Houston Astros if they made it happen. All right. And then getting into which trades I think are most likely for the Astros to happen. I think the Juan Soto trade, no matter what you're giving up, I don't think the Astros are going to make it work. I don't think, right now the Astros have the weakest farm system in the MLB. They're ranked 30th. That's last. So I don't think they're going to be able to make a trade work for Juan Soto, but I will say I think the Astros can make a trade work for Alex Verdugo and Corbin Burns. Obviously, I have Jose Urquidy going to both teams. I think the Astros will figure out a way to send both players, off. Jose Urquidy will go to one of those teams, whether it's the Red Sox or the Brewers. And if he's let's say he's going to the Brewers with Joey Luperfido, then we're just gonna have to give something else to the Red Sox. But I really do think the Astros can find a way to trade for Alex Verdugo and Corbin Burns. Now Juan Soto, I don't think there is any shot that happens, but I think it should be very interesting for the Houston Astros. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and peace out. Go Astros.